And then starting from 1960 and above, they use more advanced materials where there is the discovery of polymer, okay? And plus, we call it polymer and silicon age, where the digital digital technologies has been developed, and it's involved the use of materials, semiconductor, namely silicon materials. That's the reason we call it silicon age. Why? Because we use silicon material as semiconductor for the chips. Okay, so that's the reason for the smartphone area, for the smartphone era, for the what we call it digital era. They call this era as a silicon age. Why? Because the use of silicon semiconductor materials for the chips. Okay, so if we look through from the 5000 before century until now, okay, you may see that materials play the main role in developing the technology. Okay, from stone, bronze, iron, concrete plus steel, which is composite, and then polymer plus silicon or semiconductor materials is being used a lot, okay, in the computer. So what is material science? Okay, material science involves investigating the relationship that exists between structure and properties of materials. Okay, we have materials that cover the physics, chemistry, and engineering. And tak nampak ni physics, physics, chemistry, and engineering. So these three are the combination that covers under material science. So the classification of materials, when we talk about three basic classification, we have three. What is it? The metal, the ceramic, and polymer. Ceramic, for example, can you give me the example of ceramic materials? Anybody? Can you give me example of ceramic materials?
For making pasu.
Pasu, yes, yes. Okay. Tembika, pasu. What else? Yang engineering application? Ada tak? Ada idea tak? For engineering application, can you tell any types of material for the ceramic? Cepat.
Search online, car brakes.
Apa dia?
Car brakes.
Brakes, yes. Brakes, yes. In the bridges, in the building, brakes tu adalah ceramic. Glasses, okay. Glasses also category under ceramic. So anything that you can see, it is fragile but very hard materials. Those are ceramic, okay. In fact, in the bread dish, okay, part of it are made of ceramic. Some of the gear structure, okay, where the compression load, the compression strength is very important. So they use ceramic. Ceramic is very strong in terms of the compression strength, and then it is very hard. but it is sometimes brittle, which is very poor properties. And then polymer, we know polymer, plastic, okay, some fraction of the polymer category, we have rubber. So polymer is another materials that associate with soft properties material. These three main category is the basic classification of solid materials. We have more category like biomaterials, more subcategory of um, classification of material. So in addition, there are the composite. Okay, what is composite? Composite is the combination between these two. Okay, two combination or more. So combination of two or more of the three basic materials, such as you combine metal and ceramic. If you combine metal and ceramic, can you give me any example that when you form a composite, we got when we mix between metal and ceramic, it's form composite. Can you give me example for that? Apa contoh bila kita campur metal dengan ceramic? Ada idea tak? Sangat common. Look around you. What is the example composite made of metal?
Crowning.
Apa dia?
Crowning. Pakai gigi tu.
Crowning.
Ah.
Ada metal dalam dia? Oh yeah? Wow, good to know that. So meaning that there is a porcelain and then inside there is a metal. They put metal inside the porcelain ceramic. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Crowning.
okay. All right. That's very yeah. Saya baru tahu lah. So yeah, when you according to your friends, the crowning, the artificial teeth, it is made of porcelain and inside there is a metal. So it's considered as a ceramic. And other than that, most common composite material is our brick wall. Okay, dinding tu. Kalau building yang besar-besar ni, 3 tingkat, 4 tingkat, dinding tu dia ada besi structure kan, over big bridges. Okay, there is a concrete and inside the concrete there is a steel structure. So the one piece of the brick, okay, considered as a composite materials. It's a ceramic strengthened by steel. So it's considered a composite. Itu yang biasa kita nampak lah kat sekeliling kita. Yang paling jelas sekali kita nampak. Contoh komposit tersebut adalah batu yang mana diikat dengan konkrit yang mana diikat dengan besi. So that's example of composite. Alright. So okay, metals. Metals are composed of one or more metallic elements and often also non-metallic element in relatively small amount. So kalau kita kata metal ni bukan semata-mata besi elements, but it also can be besi plus nickel. So itu pun kita panggil metal. Besides, maybe we not mix between besi or iron with another metal, but also if we combine iron plus carbon. Carbon is non-metal. Carbon kan, tahu carbon kan? Carbon dioxide in our environment is very light element, but that small elements of carbon, if we combine with iron, it will produce steel. Jadi steel lah. Steel tu keluli dalam bahasa Melayu. Steel is an alloy, a combination between metal and non-metal. The metal is iron, the non-metal is carbon. So when you mix between metal and non-metal, it will produce metal. Okay? Dia bukan komposit Dia bukan komposit. Kenapa dia bukan komposit? Sebab carbon dengan besi tu, dia diffuse at the atomic scale. Alright. So metal, it can be an alloy. Alloy tu maksudnya dia dia combine, dia bercampur dengan melibatkan diffusion. Okay, kalau composite tadi besi, ceracak besi dalam brick tadi dia tak diffuse kan, dia you can easily separate the steel from the concrete, so there's no diffusion at the interface. However, when we talk about metal, we mix between metal. When we talk about alloy, we mix between metal and non-metal. There is a diffusion. You cannot separate easily unless you do some induce some energy to separate between metal and non-metal in the state. All right. So the distinguishing characteristic of metal, what is it? Lama dah, 8.45 dah bermasa dah. Okay, seminit lagi. Apa ciri-ciri metal?
Conductor.
Yes, conductive. Okay. What else?
Malleable.
Malleable. That's very good. Okay, malleable. It can be formed, ductile. What else? Apa lagi?
Strong.
Sorry?
Strong.
Strong.
High density.
High density. That's good. Bila we relate dengan compare metal dengan ceramik dengan polimer metal tu kalau kita campak dalam laut dia biasanya dia akan tenggelam lah. Very, very dense metal. Okay? That's very good. That's kind of characteristic. Anak saya dia satu kat sekolah pun dia belajar benda yang sama lah. Distinguish between materials tu, one of the characteristic is density. Okay, how to distinguish between one materials to another materials, for example, between ceramic or polymer and metal, they test it by experiment, they put it in the water and see which one will be immersed, okay, submerged into the water. So those metal usually they will tenggelam lah dalam air tu, basic experiment. So density basically, that high density basically associated with the metal. Okay, I have to stop here. Terpanjang pula introduction. And anyway, we will continue our class in bila Selasa Selasa kan kita ada kelas.
Betul.
Alright, kita akan sambung kelas, bukan Selasa, Isnin. Awak ni memang betul je. Hari Isnin pukul 2. Okay, we are going to continue our class on Monday. However, I would like to inform you that our tutorial class on Tuesday will be cancelled. Why? Because we have an audit from Malaysian Qualification Assurance, MQA, for our courses in UTM. So I need to be there with the auditors. So I have to cancel our class on Tuesday. This week only Okay, so tutorial class minggu ni tak ada, and we are going to continue our today's topic on tomorrow's class. Is it okay?
Okay, Doctor.
Okay, I think that's all for today. Maybe some of you ada kelas lain. So before I end my class, let's try once again to scan this attendance. If you are unable to scan, it's okay. I have already screenshot the what we call it, the student attendance. Okay, try sekali lagi, kalau tak dapat tak apa. Kalau dapat bagi tahulah, so saya boleh check attendance nanti. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for coming and see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Doctor.
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 Sama.